taken. Oh, it's gone all the way. All the way. It looked for all money it was going to be taken in the deep. What a way to finish. Rodman Powell smashes another maximum, finishes on 22 off 7 balls. The Warriors won 27 for 2. Well, absolutely fabulous batting display by the Warriors. Inserted.
हाँ फिर से हो गई है। लाइफ बहुत टफ हो गई है यार। एक
What we do here is go back.
Ikaw na pala ang may-ari ng damdamin ng minamahal ko.
Pakisabi na lang na huwag nang mag-alala, okay lang ako.
Parang tangang kausap ang tala at buwan, naghihintay ng meron sa gitna ng kawalan.
Akala ko'y habang buhay tayo, akala ko'y hanggang dulo, kaya't humiling ako kay Bathala. Sana ay hindi na siya luluha pa.
Kapag naalala ko ang mga araw na magkasama tayong dalawa, ngiti at luha sa aking mga mata, ganun na pa na tayo dati kasaya.
Ingatan mo siya, pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal na kahit tagal ko ring binubuo, na kahit tagal ko
Sa
ring
bawat saglit nandun masaktan, kahit di mo alam.
subukang muli
At pagbigyan ang ating nakaraan.
natapos na ang lahat, nandito pa rin ako.
Kailan kaya muling makakatawa?
Di ko alam, di ko alam.
Ingatan mo siya,
Pinaliwala niya ako dahil sa'yo. Nawalan na ng saysay ang pagmamahal na kahit tagal ko rin binubuo, kahit tagal ko rin hindi sinuko.
We fancy ourselves chasing.
Good game last night,
Gusto
played nicely.
kitang
Yeah, very good game.
isayaw ng mabagal.
Good kind of one, but there's always
Gusto
good to start the tournament.
kitang
I mean, very happy with
isayaw
the team
ng
performance. We played the same team.
mabagal.
And looking forward to another game tonight.
Well, Sadeki, a
put
cracking
your
start last
head
night. Must be
on
very
my
confident inside.
shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby.
We've seen Sean Malik at the ground. Is Sean
Squeeze
gonna
me,
play?
I'm so
Isn't she
glad.
lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious?
TJ, same team as always. Fantastic,
Sana
gentlemen. Thank you very much. Full of smiles in the middle. Jenny Balls, they won the toss. They're going to have a ball first.
katawan mo ay
There we go, another team winning the toss and bowling first. Will we see anyone brave enough to bat first as this tournament goes on? Two teams lining up. Arabians, Abdul Shakur, wicket. Laurie Evans, who danger man from England that I know all about, Mohammed Hafiz, Mustik Hussain, very fine cricketer. See a list of other names standing out. Maratha, Ghazi, Ali, Kami, what a team. How about the Delhi Bulls? At least talk us through 'em.
at night. I think of you.
I want to be your lady.
Like a dream come true. Two, wanna be with you. Three, girl,
To
let's
kind
stay
of
to
nail-
see that you're the only
nail his
one for
Yorkers.
me.
And Fidel Edwards, he was certainly good with the ball as well. So plenty of stars within the Delhi Bulls.
Heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much.
So it's game number 5. Apologies for the sound interruptions
I
there.
must stick with you.
Desert Air plays havoc at some times during this dust game. But one thing we do have is two very... something of a grudge match, or so I'm told. So we'll have to wait and see how things play out. One thing I do know, two teams who had very good matches last night, enjoyed their day on day one. And how important do you think it'll be, Lisa, that these guys have actually got a game under their sleeve now?
Yeah, it's really important. In such a shortened format, from a competition, 2 group stages, only get 3 games there, and then obviously teams progress on to the next. So you want to make sure that you win first and foremost, and to win the first game at the start is really important. Talk about the grudge match. Now the interesting thing here is the Arabians are the defending champions, but it's Bravo and a number of the players and a little bit of the coaching staff as well that have gone over to Delhi Bulls. So is it the name or is it the players?
Well, there you go. Is anyone player bigger than the brand? Well, we'll soon find out. Bravo certainly was asked that a couple of days ago. Well, you're playing against the defending champions who, and hang on, I'm the defending champion just because I'm playing for a different team. So there's definite heat and rivalry building up between these two. Ahmad Butt is going to take first use of the white pill. It says right arm fast, and he can indeed bowl fairly slippery deliveries. And that man on screen there, Shakur, certainly started the tournament with a bang yesterday. Played with gay abandon, smashed the ball to all parts. It was brilliant to see. This is yesterday. Some of these shots he was playing, just stunning display of hitting. You see it all round the ground. Flicks behind the wicket, deep mid wicket, straight behind the bowler. Super player. So will we see more of that tonight? Straight away you see he's not exactly a traditional player. Having a look at the first one, free flow of the bat. I'll just go back to what I said at the toss, Lisa. Do you think every team is going to follow this? We win the toss and bowl. Is it easier to chase in a 10-over format?
You certainly think so, but Bangla Tigers, the last game of the first day, they won the toss and batted, and then the dew set in. So it did not work for them. Maybe they were thinking the third game on a pitch that had already been used for 2 games. It's best to bat up front and score as many runs as possible.
Oh, a huge hit. He's nicked it. He's gone. Shakur, after the brilliance of yesterday, he's not managed to repeat that today. Down the wicket, huge flash. And Nick, and that man Andy Flower is a very happy coach.
Yeah, Ahmad Butt bowled really well in the last game, none for 20 off 2, but what he did was that he was quite happy to bowl that 4th stump line. Yeah, changing probably the lengths that he did, but early on he's quite happy to bowl that good line and length, something that we don't often see in T10. And because of that, Abdul Shakur, the player of the match in their last fixture, he goes without scoring. The Arabians have lost a wicket without any runs on the board.
Hi, good to see you.
Evans came out of the crease, and then he starts with a flash as well. A good shot. I don't know whether it's because it's dust. The sun is disappearing. Just watch the shape of this ball. Definite away movement, a little under tickle from Shakur. Turn around, try to fool the umpires there. Oh no, I didn't hit that. No way. He had to go. Here we go. Andy Flower. My coach for years, England, top bloke, top coach. Always very happy when his bowlers are taking the wickets.
That's one thing that we haven't seen, is it? The white ball swing. So I'm sure Ahmad Butt is there going, great, this is perfect. Wicket in the first over, second delivery, 3 dots. This is the perfect start.
They always say in 50-over cricket, this is the same cricket ball you use for a 50-over game. The ball only swings for the first 5 or 6 overs. You can get it swinging for 6 overs in a 10-over game. You are laughing. Sorry, laughing. My mother might be listening. Swing again. And pushes it down the ground, gets a single. So they're off at the mark, the Arabians. 1 for 1, how would you say that in Australia?
Say why, 1 for 1, it's easy. Just people may not know, when we start to get more wickets, more runs, what's going on. That's okay. Everything's a little bit different down under.
Well, totally. You're on the bottom of the ball. Gorgeous Australia. We've got the pick of them in his box. Lisa and Dan Morris now. Oh, another play in this. That's a good over, good pace. One over's gone. It's 1 for 1. One for one. Perfect start for the Bulls.
Onto the bowler, all of a sudden 10 runs off the first 2 balls of Fidel Edwards over. And already DJ Bravo's run up. They've had a discussion. Pressure on.
I think that discussion will be, look, he's hanging back on your stumps. If you're going to bowl 4, we're going to have to change the field. That's what they're doing now. Mid-arm is running back to long on, just where that ball landed there. 10 yards in front on the boundary line, and we see a long on. It's a good batting from Evans, but he's manipulating the field. Oh, this one's crunched down the ground again. The fielder's getting round. Is he underneath it? He's gone! Brilliant captaincy, changed the field. Brilliant from Edwards, took pace off the ball. Laurie Evans couldn't help himself. Went for the big hit down the ground. It looked like a miss hit to me. Long on ran round and took the catch.
Yeah, absolutely change of pace. Roll his fingers around like an off-cutter. Mohammed Nabi out in the deep. He's not going to drop a simple catch like that. And you should have seen Dwayne Bravo sprint across to Edwards. Yeah, they're absolutely pumped because Laurie Evans, he departs for 11. 2 wickets down the Arabians for 11. Pace, rolled his fingers around like an off-cutter. Mohammed Nabi out in the deep. He's not going to drop a simple catch like that. And you should have seen Dwayne Bravo sprint across to Edwards. Yeah, they're absolutely pumped because Laurie Evans, he departs for 11. 2 wickets down the Arabians for 11.
Ticking over, he'll be plotting everyone's downfall in that opposition team. Very astute cricket mind. Hey, there's a good-looking O'Brien. We've got the other one in our commentary box. Big Kev, seen that man destroy England in a World Cup game. Scored a brilliant 100 to win the game for Ireland. I thought Ireland were going to win that World Cup. They had so many South Africans playing, they choked in the semi-final. Boom, boom!
You can't help yourself, can you?
He's one of the support coaches for the Bulls team. Yeah, he's much more handsome than Niall, I'll give him that.
Oh, I think it's great that, you know, current players obviously just played for Ireland out here and now been part of the coaching staff. That transfer of information, it's something that we talk about from senior players as well, travelling around the world, working with the local talent.
And this one's off the pad. Oh, good bit of fielding down on the fine leg boundary as well. Ravi Bopara, first time he's ever dived in his life. Wonderful stop, well done, Ravi. It's the end of the second over. Arabians 15 for 2. So the Arabians 15 for 2 after 2 overs. As the sun disappears behind the sand dunes. Brilliant pictures there. Abu Dhabi in the background, lit up. A mile of desert and then this gorgeous ground. And Mohammed Hafiz, the professor, on strike.
Really is an oasis, isn't it? This inside ground, just desert absolutely around and then green. And it's a lush outfield. You know, it's nice to dive on. We've seen the players quite comfortably slide as well. So much water is pumped into this ground.
I like the way they've cut the outfield as well. They've cut it into quadrants. There's our ground staff, dressed in their Coventry City sky blue. The field well placed in the deep. Restrict this, it won't be going to the boundary, just a single.
I like Ahmed Butt. It's the second time that I've really seen him. He travelled with the Pakistan squad and played warm-up matches over in New Zealand and performed well there. You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection higher honours as well. Because his approach, his technique, it's all very simplified. And that's why he's able to execute regularly the right line and length for him to be effective.
Oh, nicely bowled. Another dot ball. Yeah, they seem to have a bit of a factory that just churns out fast balls. That's brilliant slower ball. Dug into the pitch. Knuckleball, I think. It's barely got up over the stumps. Really clever bowling. Yeah, this production line of fast bowlers from Pakistan, don't they? Really specialise in that part of the game. He's also got a magnificent beard. Another slow one. Oh, nearly a run out as well. There's an overthrow, but they won't mind that whatsoever. A round of applause from the coaches. Fine bit of thinking. Picked it up, quick turnaround and threw. Well, tried to throw down the stumps.
Yeah, really smart and clever bowling. Another slower delivery. And this is what you want from your big fast bowler, to have the presence of mind to go, yep, I'm going to actually have a go at this. And the slower ball was out the back of the hand. Coaching staff are happy.
Azam Mahmood there as well on the coaching bench. What a team they've got down there. Now this one flicked away. That's disappointing. It was a full toss. Flicked away by Hafiz for 4.
Yeah, he's about to finish his spell and he's disappointed with himself because, yeah, he's absolutely missed his length You just look at his figures. So impressive, 1 for 7. He's got 1 delivery left. He'll want to finish it off well. Economy rate of 3.82. Here we're talking about T10 and anything under 10, and some of the bowlers out there say anything under 12 is an absolute win. He's going at 3.82. Exceptional bowling.
Well, can he finish it off? Oh, he can as well. Brilliant slower ball, gets the dot. Stunning figures, 1 for 7 from 2 overs for Butt. Arabians 21 for 2. The over's gone, 21 for 2. The Arabians against the Delhi Bulls. It's been a superb start with the ball. Wicket apiece for Butt and Edwards. Butt's 2 overs costing just 3.5 runs an over. So maybe he'll be in line for the Dream 11 game-changing moment. Oh, flicked away. Clever batting. 4 runs.
Yeah, the Arabians, they needed to do something different, didn't they? I mean, they've lost 2 wickets, not ideal in the power play, but they need to start finding the boundary. They need to get their skates on. So, yeah, hitting down the ground seemed to be a little bit harder. Ali coming on to bowl, maybe yet use his pace, did exactly that, came on the inside line, fine leg up, took full toll.
Said at least hitting down the ground seems quite tricky at the moment. Whether this wicket's just slowed up slightly or the batsmen are expecting a bit more pace before the dew arrives, we don't know. But that 4 flick down on the leg side certainly looked an easier shot to play than the drive down the ground, if that's possible.
Well, in all of these competitions and these formats, and to be honest, we see it even in the test arena now, don't we? The little laps being utilised.
Oh, here we go, straight up in the air. Fielder running round. This will be caught. It is! Nabi takes the catch very easily. And the 3rd wicket falls now for the Arabians.
Yeah. These guys, the Delhi Bulls, they've been able just to understand what length they need to bowl. Very hard to hit down the ground so far. Mohammad Hafiz trying to do that, almost like a baseball swing, just did not get it out of the middle. Ali Khan takes an important wicket. So the Arabians, they've lost their 3rd. Hafiz goes for 5, it's 26 for 3.
Welcome back to Abu Dhabi. Delhi Bulls are on the rampage. Masanek Hussain, the new player for the Maratha Arabians. Lost 3 wickets already, 26 on the board. We're only in the 4th over. Another player missed. Let's have another look at that wicket. Mohammad Hafiz has dug in slightly to the pitch, tried to blast it down the ground. And he ended up skewing it straight in the air.
Yeah, so all of a sudden now the Arabians have lost 3 wickets. And they were only in the 4th over. So I'm sure the coaching staff and the players are there going, well, how do I play this? How do I tackle this? Do I keep going hell for leather? We're only 26 runs, but now we've only got 7 wickets in hand. They've got to take what's on offer. Absolutely. They've got to be able to rotate the strike. And if the ball is in their area, they've got to go big. But I don't know if they can take those risks just yet. Some kind of partnership needs to be formed with both of these two batsmen.
Well, that's right, because 3 wickets in 3 overs doesn't take a genius to work out. But 10 wickets in 10 overs, you could be all out, bowled out in a 10-over game. I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure it may have happened. But you don't really... Oh, there he is. There's our mate. We've not found out his name yet. He must have a name. Our Delhi Bull. Dave the Delhi Bull. How about that? Lisa's shaking her head at me.
Given that the team is from Delhi, I'm not sure if it's Dave. Dev.
4 overs gone now, 28 for 3. Look away. Sorry, I'll start that again. Look away, Arabians fans. Doesn't make nice reading for your team so far. 28 for 3 from 4. I believe you're with Dave the Bull from Delhi Bulls. You'll be very happy with how things have gone so far. Kashif Dal taking up the attack. Starts with a wide.
Yeah, he had a bit of a difficult time of it with the ball in hand last game. None for 36 off 2. So bowling a wide the first ball wouldn't give him as much confidence. He's got to land his good line and length. Glad to see that they've gone unchanged as well, the Delhi Bulls. It's all about giving players an opportunity, even though they won.
Oh, a bit of a needless overthrow. It's just played out to backward point. The batsman took a couple of steps down the wicket, but he wasn't going anywhere.
Well, this is where you need your keeper, your fielders. It's Mohammad Nabi, so he knows. He's played enough cricket around the world. Yeah, the batter was certainly in his ground, but now they've leaked away a run. So sometimes it's kind of rare in T10 to get to bowl consecutive balls to the same batter.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. Will that be a dot? Just looking at the square leg umpire, seeing whether he thinks that's a wide. He doesn't, so nice dot ball. Slow ball bouncer. See him rolling his fingers over that. The attempted uppercut didn't come off. Let's have a look. The batsman might find himself slightly aggrieved with that. Jumping in the air to try and play it. Still went over his noggin. Oh, smashed out the outside. On the leg side, sorry. All the way.
Yeah, finally got the length. Finally got the pace to work with Javed. He was looking for this. He kind of goes back in his crease to try and allow him to get up and under it, and did so effectively. So will this be the start of the Arabians as they kind of charge towards that 100 mark? They need to get those triple figures.
This one carved away on the offside this time. Ravi Bopara very quickly round with a field. He's looking fitter than ever, Ravi Bopara. Go on, my son. Flew round the boundary.
Maybe lockdown has been good for some players. Yourself?
Lockdown's been great for me, thanks. Homeschooling rules, I love it. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who got me out here to commentate rather than stay at home trying to teach my kids. This one played over the offside. It's going to be 4. Beautiful batting.
Yeah, really important runs coming now off the bat of the Arabians. Mozadek joining in as well. Partnership building, 15 off 9. And already 13 runs off this over with still 1 ball left to come. As I said, Kashif finding it a little bit difficult with the ball in hand. First game as well struggled. Also tonight as well.
It's a nice comeback though. Nice way to finish the over. So 5 overs gone now. The Arabians 41 for 3.
Delhi Bulls, they won the toss, elected to bowl, and their bowlers have certainly done the job. Hamid Butt at the top was exceptional. Apart from one delivery that went for a boundary, figures of 1 for 7. You just don't see that in T10 cricket. Fidel Edwards joined in with a wicket. As I welcome back Niall O'Brien, the Delhi Bulls looking pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking very good. Bravo. Had a good game last night as well. First couple of balls he said last night, he was very stiff, but once he got his radar on, got his Yorkers in nicely. Ahmad Butt was excellent. He actually bowled really well last night. I know he gave away a fair few wides last night, but his side and his coach were very happy with his execution in the main. So nice to see him bounce back with good figures tonight. Been tough going for the Arabians though. They just never got going. Every time they've tried a big shot, oh, not again. He's stealing my thunder.
If only we had a comm box as well, then we could kind of put you two side by side and we could let the viewers decide which one's the more handsome, O'Brien.
The most handsome of them all is Ginger. Our dad, he's sitting at home watching. Loves his cricket.
Bravo into the attack. So 5 overs already in this innings and 15 dot balls. You just cannot afford something like that, can you?
Yeah, not at all. You know, even if you think T20 game, if you can accrue 35 dots, maybe 40, already in a T10, 15, you need 110 minimum here. It's an absolute road. The wicket's fantastic.
Deep in his crease, and this time finds a gap finally through the offside. Mozadek moving on, 10 off 5.
He's a good cricketer. Mozadek Hussain with plenty of experience in the Bangladesh Premier League. It's good. He just holds his pose. He just holds his shot just for a fraction. Have a look at this. Just holds his fraction as he seizes a slower ball by Dwayne Bravo. He just adjusts. Really good shot through the offside. Talented cricketer. Needs to step up here, the captain.
Driven straight down, and finally some good fielding. It's Mohammad Nabi. Yeah, we're starting to see actually, and he's looking kind of at the ground. The dew factor no doubt will start to come in. We've seen a number of players slip last night as well. I wonder if some of the players might have, I don't know if you did, longer spikes for different conditions. Why are you grinning?
Oh, good shot, really good shot. Good connection. Skipper Mozadek finding a little bit of touch here. 2 boundaries in the over. 50 up with this beauty, really. It's in the slot for Mozadek. Yeah, it's a good drive. That's a really good shot. Bravo, just happy he got out of the way of it.
I think he was hoping to maybe try and get a bit of a foot, and then with that, no, this is probably not smart if I stick my foot out.
And I'll tell you, I'll try and squeeze this in before the end of the over. As a wicket keeper, when we used to be in first class cricket, I'm talking about, my job was basically to get up and down the wicket so the ball turned in the fourth innings. Gamesmanship, I'll call it. I hope the match referee next door won't be coming in to be Ian Gould, but yeah, you make sure you wore the long spikes. Well, Captain Rob Key and Dave Fulton at Kent. No, I'll get the long sprigs on because we're bowling last. We've got a couple of good spinners in the team. I never wore them. I wasn't cool enough to wear those bad boys, I tell you.
I like how you say gamesmanship. You, as the viewers, can decide what you think Niall did. Well, 10 runs off this over so far. There's the final tweak. Mid-on comes up, fine leg back. So you wonder if something short is coming. We haven't seen a short ball yet from Bravo. Yep, exactly that. And unfortunately for the Delhi Bulls, lands in no man's land. 11 off that over, 52 for 3. Well, 4 overs left for the Maratha Arabians. 52 for 3. If they go... Well, it has been raining cricket balls. And that's a good way to also just check all the action as well without getting in the way. What do you think is a decent score from here? What do you think the Arabians will be trying to get to? What do you think they could potentially defend?
Well, they need 2 overs of in and around the 20. I know it's going to take a lot, but they've got to get up to 120 here. I know that it's going to take some going, but all you need is 1 big over, maybe a 20, just to get a bit of momentum back. Delhi have a very, very strong batting lineup.
Plenty of slow balls as well now being employed and into the pitch. Again, just kind of highlighting the fact that it's hard to hit down the ground, especially when you bowl that length.
Yeah, Delhi have a brilliant bowling coach in Azam Mahmood. That's a lovely slow ball, just rolling his hands down the side, almost like a leg cutter. Azam Mahmood is one of the best bowlers going around for his change-up, whether it be back of the hand slow ball or his Yorkers, especially reverse swing Yorker. So if there's anyone they can learn from, there's probably no one better at this tournament. Even the previous game, Calanders had obviously won and won convincingly. Chris Jordan, who bowled 2 overs of 16, his teammates had left. He was out talking to Azam Mahmood, probably just saying to Azam, listen, did you see me? How did I go? Any thoughts? How was my action? So he's obviously thought of very highly in the world game. And these bowlers, Kashif and Ahmad Butt, especially Ali Khan, learning his trade, will really thrive on his experience.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough pace to be doing anything like that at the moment. All slower deliveries. So very difficult to get the ball behind the wicket.
And third man's in the ring. So there's absolutely no value really. It's slower balls. If you're going to go for that, you've really got to get down and sweep it hard. You've got to play for the slower ball. And the normal pace ball is almost the change-up at this stage of the innings.
And again, another slower delivery by Kashif. Such a good over so far. Just the 3 runs coming from it. Delhi Bulls looking very comfortable.
Well, we've got a lot of awards, haven't we, in this tournament? I think we should have a Best Shoe Award. There's a couple of good contenders already.
a chance. Just hung in the air for a while. And Evan Lewis, should I say, thought that he was in with a chance. 56 for 3.
Azhar Mahmood's family in watching the game, enjoying the cricket.
Yeah, plenty of dignitaries in. Yeah, enjoying the action as well. You'd be very pleased with how the tournament is going so far. Bravo again. Expect plenty of Yorkers and slower deliveries.
This was, for a moment, a half a chance. Evan Lewis, a short cover. Well, a bit slow off the mark. I reckon that's a half a chance. Not easy, always getting away from Evan Lewis. Half a chance.
Nicely timed, got the width. It was slower, but he picked up the pace easily and knew all he had to do was get it over the cover region.
Yeah, fourth boundary from Mossadegh. Really good hit. Picks the slower ball, commits to it, holds his shape. That's the key there, holds his shape right to the last minute. Sometimes with a slow ball, you can, even if you see it, you just get a bit giddy, a bit too keen. Hit the ball too far out in front of your body. Just held his shape nicely.
Goes again, harder this time, but field is set. Earlier on, I was talking to Graham Swan about, wickets being lost. They lost 3 wickets within the first 4 overs. Now there's only a handful of overs. There's still only 3 wickets down. So they've got to go. They've got to put their foot on the accelerator right now.
Yeah, we saw it in the first game. Pune, 107 for 2. It's only going at 10 though, but only losing 2 wickets. Java's been out there since the start, really. 19 from 17, a strike rate of 111, not good enough. Struggled yesterday as well. Got to put a few into the stands here.
Well, he times this one nicely as well. They seem to be heading in that quadrant. That's exactly where they want to go.
What a boy. Good lad. Just what the doctor ordered here for Javed Ahmadi, Afghanistan opener. Not much of a backswing. Stays very low in his stance, almost crouching very low. Struggles for a little bit of power there. Probably better off standing a little taller and getting that backswing up a bit more. Bravo in the slot.
Well, Bravo, I wonder if he's going to make a change. If he's going to keep hanging the ball out there, he needs more protection. He does. Fine leg comes up. And mid-off goes back onto the boundary. So I'd expect that he's still going to try and hit that Yorker length.
Well, maybe going for the wide Yorker. Didn't quite go according to plan. Being there, done that. Got many a t-shirt.
Yeah. If you actually look at the back of his shirt, you talk about shirts, he's won a lot of championships. He just wants to remind everyone, Mr. Champion, if you don't mind.
Yeah, certainly is a world star. If you sign Dwayne Bravo, you get instant curve appeal, you think. Great for marketing, advertising, selling shirts, selling branding. That's half the game, isn't it? In this day and age, the way the game has gone. Fantastic. Great player. West Indian cricket.
Well, a good over in the end after being hit for 2 fours. Just went for 12. 2 overs left. 68 for 3. Abu Dhabi Sporting Complex, pretty impressive. Sade cricket ground there, front end centre, but so many other facilities around here, a couple of other practice grounds, football as we were driving in. Although last night we were leaving at 11 o'clock and everyone was rocking up for a game of football. And I was like, 11 o'clock, maybe not. DJ's in the house as well.
It's the weekend.
Ali back into the attack. Just polite inquiry. He thought he heard something.
Well, he's been much better this evening. Ali Khan, he got smashed yesterday for 29 and 2, but tonight he's been much better. He's varied his pace. He's looked like he's bowling with a bit more confidence. Not much doing. A bit of a cheeky one. He just follows the batsman. It's good bowling actually. Sometimes you can get put off by the batsman and maybe get it wrong and get carved, but he held his nerve.
Into the pitch, and just exactly what the Arabians needed. They don't care. They need to get boundaries.
Yeah, it's the 5th for the skipper. Mossadegh, he needs a bit of support from Javed Ahmadi though. It's back of a length, it's short, it's a slower ball. Third man's in the ring. Well, I want to say it's unlucky, but it's not really. It could have been hit anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Good result for the Arabians, good result for Mossadegh. Go nicely. 27 from 17. Just needs one big finish, one massive over, 120, 22 off and over.
It's talking about all about trying to take some momentum into the second innings. Right, around the wicket, Ali Khan. He's got the defensive field. He'll go for the heels. But nicely moved to the offside. And is this the over the Arabians need? First a 4, now a 6.
This is an absolute beauty. Ali Khan goes into leg. Mossadegh, have a look at his front leg here. Oh my word, it's outrageous. Connects with this. Yeah, brilliant. Really clever. Really, really clever. Might just be the...
Well, this time he's decided to go back over the wicket. Yeah, well bowled. And a chance, yes! Direct hit. Well, you can see that everyone's gone to collect the ball, but Ali Khan is very, very comfortable and confident. They will go upstairs. Yeah, not in the frame, really. So, confirmation will come up on the big screen. Out, excellent work by Ali Khan. As the Arabians lose their 4th wicket, Javed goes for 24. It's 78 for 4. Oh, nicely hit, straight back down the ground. Excellent work by the umpire as well, just to get out of the way. Malhotra there, getting off the mark with a boundary.
Beautiful. Beautiful timing. Absolutely crunches this. Ishan Malhotra. Have a look, boom. Watch your Swede there, umpy. Well, it's going to happen one of these days. The umpire's going to start batting. Side umpire with helmets. Wow, nice evasion. It's like Graham Swan on Dancing on Ice. Or was it Strictly? I'm not sure. Strictly, I beg your pardon, Swanee.
Oh, and he gets away with that. So, wicket, 14 runs, it's 82 for 4.
On.
Ah, the full moon. We're blessed with wonderful conditions here at Abu Dhabi. The Maratha Arabians, match number 5. Well, hasn't necessarily been smooth sailing for them. Abdul Shakur, the star of yesterday, wasn't able to trouble the scorers tonight. But their skipper is still out there, 33 off 19. Last over. And dropped. Oh dear. DJ Bravo positioned himself perfectly. He picked it up, nearly got there.
Well, I reckon the captain put himself there because he thought there's no chance the ball's going to come here. I can just sit the third man and relax. Move, Dwayne, move! The old veteran just couldn't get down there. He's stiff in the morning.
Yeah, he's just moved himself a little bit finer as well for exactly that little deflection as well. Did certainly save runs. Oh, driven nicely through the covers. Just for one, but just take a look at how high Bravo is. You can just see in your screen, yeah, not expecting the ball at all.
Well, Dwayne is at the stage of his career when he just bowled his 2 overs. He's thinking, oh, I've got to play about 8 games in the next 10 days. I'm going to stand a third and just relax. Probably not moving as well as he once did, but still entertaining as ever.
Oh, good Yorker. And the field is set for exactly that. Just on Bravo. None for 23 off 2. Only the 5th time that he has gone wicketless in 21 T10 matches. It's hard, isn't it? You expect players just to keep being able to perform time and time again.
Yeah, I reckon Dwayne Bravo's given a lot more responsibility to some other bowlers as well. I think Ali Khan, Ahmed Butt is giving all these guys more exposure, so might not be that surprising.
Well bowled, clever.
Well, 3 balls left before that ball. You can't leave him. You just cannot leave the ball in T10 cricket. You've got to just throw your bat. I know you probably expected it might be a wide. You've got to try and have a dip, especially with Bravo in the ring and no man a fine leg on the boundary. You cannot just let the ball go through harmlessly to the keeper.
It's called a surprise delivery. That was probably it. He was expecting something a little bit more in his territory. Didn't get it. 2 balls left now. Only 85 on the board. And I was going to say Fidel Edwards, he was probably embarrassed that he actually got something on that.
Well, that's the one you should have left as the batsman, because that was a wide. That would have been a wide. He's confused himself, the batsman.
Yep. He's done very well to get something on that. That takes a lot of skill right there. Right, the skipper's on strike, 35 off 21. He'll be looking for a boundary. You can probably expect a Yorker outside off stump. What will he do? Will he move around his crease? Well, he tries to go to lap, doesn't work. Excellent bowling again. Only 5 runs off that, so the Delhi Bulls have been exceptional again today with the ball. 24 dots throughout this innings, and they've restricted the Arabians to only 87 runs.
Unbelievable bowling display. Absolutely top drawer. Ahmed Butt was fantastic with the new ball. Ali Khan was excellent. Champion himself probably wasn't at his most potent best, but he was fantastic. 24 dots, as you mentioned, in 60 balls. Incredible skills. Fidel Edwards might be getting on the years, but still got plenty of pace, plenty of skill. 1 for 15 from his 2. All in all, a pretty good effort for Dwayne Bravo and Delhi after winning the toss, selecting the ball first, as bowlers haven't let the skipper down.
Yeah, match number 5 here. And for the Maratha Arabians, they would have wanted Abdul Shahrukh to go hard again and get them off to a flying start. He didn't do that. They lost wickets, 2 wickets within the power play. And Evans, Mozambique finishing with 35. As you said, Ahmed Butt, excellent figures. 1 for 7, economy rate of 3.5. You don't see that in T10. You don't see that really ever in T20. And wickets up the top there for Fidel Edwards and Ali Khan as well. So the Delhi Bulls, they'll require 88 runs off their 10 overs. And we'll head for a quick break and be back with the action.
But no, O'Brien alongside, and well, it got off well for the Bulls.
Yeah, the man in form, Shakur, went early. Scored a wonderful half century yesterday. Big Mo today, snipped one behind. Laurie Evans got a few out of the screws, but didn't stay long enough. Mohamed Nabi took a fairly routine catch against Fidel Edwards. It's a quality quick. Batting was difficult. Javed Ahmadi was improvising and got a few out of the middle, but never really got going. Professor, you don't see him hacking like this too often. Easy catch for the president, taking out to the Professor. Skipper came in. Mossadegh Hussain looked good. Really good player. I've watched him a lot in the BPL over the years. He's a class act. Lovely time with the ball, whether it's through the offside or over the offside. Really took Dwayne Bravo out there on his follow through. And without the captain, I'm afraid, the Arabians are going to be really battling. Delhi Bulls are brilliant with the ball. May not have taken many wickets, but they were miserly with their lines and lengths, and their skill level and execution of slow balls was absolutely marvellous to see. This was the run out of Javed Ahmadi. He made 24, but it was very, very pedestrian. Batted nearly all the innings for 24. Good work by Ali Khan, the USA quick. This is how the innings finished. Fidel Edwards was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 1 for 15 from his 2. Job well done for Delhi first half.
Yeah, won the toss, wanted to go up front first with the ball in hand and know what they're chasing, do the Bulls. So umpires are back out in the centre. Mrs. Hannibal and Baldwin. 8.8 runs per over, that's all. Because of that bingo score required by the Delhi Bulls. 2 fat ladies here in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, so often see, don't you, the modern player picking up 2 or 3 bats even and giving it a swing, warming up, getting strengthened and ready to rock and roll with these two. But, you look at Lewis, Ramanullah coming out. Keen to see Ramanullah get going. Well, he was player of the match last night. He got that wonderful innings there of 41 from 15. He really did set the tone for the Bulls. Lewis no slouch either, of course. That 32 in 0 from 18 and the 2 6s and 3 4s. So let's see how they go about things with only chasing a small total here in match 5.
Yeah, it's going to be Afghanistan against Afghanistan here. Ramanullah Gurbaz, superstar in the making, I feel. Evan Lewis was very watchful actually yesterday as Gurbaz went about his business, just bided his time and then put a couple into the stands to wrap things up. Yamin's going to open. This is interesting. Yamin Ahmadzai. Second game. He was expensive last night. Up against his fellow countryman. Plenty of Afghan talent in this competition. Gurbaz, well, we saw him take on Mujib last night in the first over. He got put down. Made Mujib and co pay. Need early wickets here. Mossadegh on his side. 88 to win. Here we go.
Oh, just like that, just threads it through rather sweetly, and straight away the get-go has been underway with a 4.
As easy as you like. Shot of a man in form. He's been in great form since he's come to the UAE, whether it be for Afghanistan, where he scored his first ODI 100 on debut, or in the T10 for the Delhi Bulls. Very excited coach during those ODIs. Andy Flower was in the commentary box watching his new star player go about his business.
Oh, wrist work. But there's someone back there on the bench. You often do see a deep square leg. Mukhtar Ali down the throat. First one down.
Well, what a start. Beautiful boundary first ball, and then he says, I'm going to have a piece of you. Ahmadzai, I'm going to just lift you over square leg. Gets plenty of it. Flick of the wrist. Doesn't try to smash this for 6. I think he's trying to get this more behind square. Mukhtar Ali. Fairly simple catch at deep square. Well, they need an early wicket because they've got one. Gurbaz has got to go for 4. Delhi Bulls 4 for 1.
Ravi B, Mr. Bopara. Nice, easy, sensible. Only wanting to get to 88, of course, the Delhi Bulls. It was all just very easy. Little flick, did you just say? Niall didn't try to moose it massive. He just wanted to use the pace.
Yeah, that is his go-to area. He likes hitting over square leg, mid-wicket. I reckon he's trying to get that finer. I reckon he's trying to get that more fine leg. Big wicket, though. Man in form. Although saying that, Lewis and Ravi Bopara found touch last night. Need 3 early here. The Arabians need 3 poles.
Oh. Mr. Baldwin says you'd have to reload that one.
Well, it was there to be hit. Evan Lewis would be gutted. He didn't carve it for 6 over point. It was full, it was wide. All the field is up on the offside. All Evan Lewis had to do was get half a bat on that. Yeah, look at everyone up on the offside. Lewis, he was given the width, he was given the length. Just carve it. He'll be absolutely gutted he missed out on that.
Out the field at the timing, just to take your time, young Louis. No rush. Know what you got to get.
It's amazing the stats so far in the tournament. Sides chasing. And they're winning every game. Bravo winning the toss. Absolutely no hesitation. We want to bowl. No one knows what a good score is. We'll chase under the lights.
That's better from Evan Lewis. Well, it's gone all the way. Duck for cover if you're in that van.
Well, this is his area, Evan Lewis. It's most left-handers' area, truth be told. All left-handers love this pick-up pull. In the modern game, don't even try and keep it down. Just hit it up. Ahmadzai, you might have got a wicket, but you've been a bit all over the shop here. Giving too much width outside the off stump. Now you're dragging them down leg side. Got to hit the top of the off stump until you hit off a good line of length. If you are going to bowl a variation, make sure it's a good bumper or a good Yorker.
Yeah, 100%. There's a change of pace. Well watched from Lewis. 1 done, 12 for 1. One done early for the Bulls. A little bit of my Dubai liquid. H2O, that's the one. Get it in you. Players have got it.
Very impressed with your water intake, Danny. You've been keep yourself nicely hydrated on this trip so far.
Skip to the loo, sir. Mr. Kami, here he is. Nepalese. Oh, that sounded sweet off the blade and even quicker to the fence.
Well, watching Ravi Bopara bat in the UK last year, Sussex didn't see this. Sussex signed Bopara in the off-season. Ravi, truth be told, struggled a bit in the T20 Blast, especially early in the innings. Generally accumulates his innings. Yesterday, absolutely wonderful knock, Ravi Bopara. Scored 38 and he started well. That's an absolute belting drive.
He decides to go the other length here, and Kami. So back-to-back boundaries here for the Bulls.
Well, inexperience. You bowl a half volley, you get driven. Ravi Bopara's been around too long. He knows you're going to bowl short next ball. Hang back, easy pull shot. Paul Kami's got to learn. Can't follow a half volley up with a medium pace short one. These guys are too good. Bopara's too good. Lewis is too good.
Oh, in the air, got lucky here, did Bopara. And it's gone for 4 to boot. We've had a hat trick of boundaries. Let's celebrate with a bit of my Dubai H2O.
Beauty, Ravi. He wants to get home early. He wants to get back to the hotel. Chips it in the air. For a moment he's thinking, might be in trouble. Just gets enough of it. And once you get it through the field here, the outfield's absolutely fantastic. Skips away in the night sky, just scurries into the fence. Don't stop now, Ravi. Keep going.
Oh, he picked the man out. Sounded good again from the blade of Bopara.
Oh, here's the 3-4s. That was a beauty. That was an absolute cruncher. This is easy as you like. Back of the length. Nothing behind it. That's a little Moses. A little Moses chip to Nui.
Nice Nile. Yeah, it just shows you once again underlining the depth of these blades. Fat sticks. Here in the 21st century, threads another one. 16 off, 1 to go. Bulls on a bit of a riot here.
Well, we're going off 15s here. It's a bit of a buffet, it must be said. He's being served up some absolute beautiful half volleys. Goes for the Yorker. He's not that far off, truth be told. It's good batting from Bopara. Stays leg side. Doesn't move his feet much, doesn't have to. Efficiency of footwork by Bopara. He's always had good hands. He's always stroked the ball well. He's always been a good timer, a sweet timer. Been a shrewd bit of business by Andy Flower and the Delhi Bulls, bringing Ravi Bopara in as a replacement late doors.
Now, Kami will be desperate for a dot ball. Now, not there, brother. He's lucky they had the man back. Loves a drive, does Ravi B. 17 off that. Bulls are 29 for 1.
Yeah, take the bat. Take the bat. Power play. Power play. Power play. Take the power play.
So the 2 overs, the mandatory 2, the power play done and dusted. And Bopara enjoying himself out here. Fabulous Friday evening. And the ball is sliding on. So what happens here when the sun goes down and the lights are in full buoyancy, pumping away to these lights. They're great. I've got to say, around the globe, these are very good lights here in Abu Dhabi. And it just allows that ball to slide on under lights, much to the delight of Bopara.
The veteran, Pravin Tambe, late bloomer. Had the pleasure of keeping wicket to him yesterday afternoon out in the middle. Pravin, yeah. He wanted to bowl a few balls. Nobody was there. I said, I'll take it for you, son. Picked his googly and everything.
Eddie everywhere, aren't you, eh? So you packed your own gloves on tour still?
I packed my box.
Well played. That's what your brother said too. Get back in your box. Big Kev. God, just back. I know we have to run an S here, and we've got to hurry up and get on with things because Pravin Tambe isn't going to muck around. But 10 years ago, where your brother smashed the Poms all around the park in that World Cup. And I had the joy of being there in the combox and watching Big Kev carve up England. 100 off exactly 50 balls was a sheer delight.
Sure was. It was a great game. It was a great night celebrating, I'll tell you that much. Bangalore did not sleep.
Not a lot of H2O that night. No.
No.
Nice and straight at you too, Pravin Tambe. The old timer just said, no, yeah, tax the stumps at you. So Bopara, Lewis, so just be a bit mindful of that, but they've got off to such a good start here, courtesy of Bopara.
Yeah, Lewis may look leg side. Leg spinner. Turn it back into Evan Lewis. He may well just sit tight here, Evan Lewis. He played a similar role yesterday while Bopara was going ballistic and Gurbaz was smashing it, and Evan Lewis has sat and watched for 5 or 10 balls, and in the back end, Evan Lewis just finished it off when Gurbaz and Bopara left the crease. So I'll be interested to see if Lewis fancies his chances here, if he's just going to be happy to play second fiddle.
And it's pitched outside. And I feel a bit annoyed with Lewis missing out on this.
He's just trying to sweep it over those two men behind square. Leg side, just trying to help it up and over. Probably better off staying slightly leg side and carving through the off. Won't be much turn.
Yeah, no protection there. Can't afford to. They need to try and strangle, create some pressure, knock over, as you mentioned, Noel, 3 very quickly.
Well, this game's getting away from the Arabians very quickly here. It's good batting. Much better option, I reckon, for Lewis. There's not going to be a great deal of turn. Everyone up on the offside. Stay leg stump Evan Lewis, even maybe just slightly outside leg, and just back your connection to get it through or over the offside.
Yeah, and he's so good at that as Lewis. Loves to go inside out over cover or square through point. Oh, that's a freebie. It really is. Talk about on a silver salver from Pravin Tambe.
Yeah, it's an absolute gift. They haven't done much right tonight, the Arabians, it must be said. You just can't bowl full toss leg stump to any batsman, let alone someone of Evan Lewis's class and skill. New kookaburra in his hand. Might be a little bit slippy, tough to grip, but no excuse.
Yeah, it's a better delivery, for sure. Still the over, went for a dozen, and the Bulls are 41 for 1. This is match 5, of course, just around the corner, match 6. I'm looking forward to match 6, and they're going to be up against the Deccan Gladiators very soon here at Zion. So the Bulls are going to, they're in a hurry here. 47 only off 42. And here is Shazza Ghazi. Good old Bangladesh. You like it there too, don't you, Niall?
Love the dish. Chattogram, one of my favourite spots.
Oh, yeah. No, sir. We're in Fat City already.
So Higazi, welcome to the T10. Toss it up, you're going to get pumped. Evan Lewis. Good footwork. Nimble footwork by the West Indian powerhouse. Have a look. Little shuffle. Stay leg side. Full commitment. Nearly swings himself off his feet there. Got to learn quick here, Saad Ghazi.
It doesn't matter where you want to push that boundary rope any further. It has gone up into the stands. Oh, careful. Let's take your time. But Ravi said, look, I better take the strike here, AF. I know you're quick, but I want some of this.
Run bonus. Run bonus.
It really was a comfortable 2 there, really. But Ravi says, I want a piece of Mr. Ghazi. Just sensible as you like at the moment for Bopara, and it's back to you, Evan.
Lewis has got to be thinking downtown again. 39 off 39. I reckon they're going to try and win this in 2 or 3 overs here. Run rate, one never knows.
$50 up here for the Bulls, ticking along rather sweetly. Yeah, clears that front leg, and understandably so. Bopara enjoying himself out there with Evan Lewis.
Yeah, in the slot. Nice pick up. Picks the bat up nicely there, Ravi Bopara. Doesn't quite get it out of the middle, but gets plenty.
Another good over for the Bulls. I think about 2 rather comfortably. So 15 off the 4th, and the Bulls are now 56 for 1. So just the 32 required now for the Delhi Bulls. In a hurry, and of course those net run rates and all those sorts of numbers and equations come into it, particularly T10 and T20 for that matter. Net run rate can be so crucial in a tournament situation near the end of it. Dr. Ali wants to keep warm because the temperature does drop here at this time of the year. But, after all, we are in winter. Late January. Well, we're going to go sideline to Alex Jordan. Alex, what is happening?
Oh, tons happening down here. I am with the assistant coach for the Delhi Bulls, Kevin O'Brien. Kevin, first time as an assistant coach in any team. How are you getting on?
Yeah, really enjoying it. You know, just to be involved in the tournament is great. A great experience for me to kind of learn from one of the best in the world, you know. So, yes, I know it's great. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that looks like a big one. You're a big hitter yourself. How much would you love to play the Abu Dhabi T10?
Yeah, from a batting point of view, it would be good. I don't know if my little 45-mile-an-hour medium pacers would do well, but no, listen, it's obviously a great competition. You know, it's fast, action-packed. So yeah, the boys love it. They go out and just try and hit it as far as they can.
Well, you're working under Andy Flower, a legend in his own right, and of course the coach of the winning team last year. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's just a great learning curve, you know. Trying to just take everything on board, you know, listen to him as much as I can. And it's a pretty big 6 from Evan. Yeah, so yeah, just literally asking questions and just listening to him all the time. And you know, we've got Azar Mahmood as well, bowling coach, James Foster as well, who are both very good coaches. So yeah, we've got a good team.
You guys are doing a good job. They're knocking it out of the park at the minute. So a question from upstairs: who's the more annoying teammate, Niall O'Brien or Graham Swan?
Oh, I presume Swanee's in the commentary box at the same time. I'll have to be Niler. Growing up with Niler, like he just gets on my nerves so much.
Enjoy it tonight. Well done so far.
Thanks a million. Cheers.
Kevin, ever the diplomat. Niall, come on, what's the truth?
Oh, it's definitely a very annoying team. Probably more annoying as an opponent, but yeah, wonderful for Kevin, but wonderful for Evan Lewis actually. He playing well. He's 35 from 12. He was fairly watchful early on. I think he fancied getting back for that 9 o'clock movie. I think Evan Lewis on the
goal, Niall, spot on. Yeah, but, I know we've mentioned it, but I have to go there again. That 100 in Bengaluru, 2011 World Cup, smashing it, extraordinary.
Wants to, Lewis wants to strike. Don't blame him. Seeing it like an absolute beach ball. They weren't up to much of the opposition, Danny, that night. Some balls, some pies, off spinners, Swan.
Where do you live, Niall?
Far enough away from Graham.
Hallelujah. There's an extraordinary innings. 100 of 50 deliveries. Like that! That's a Kevin O'Brien special. Oh, please. 3 in this over, and they only need 12. That's all, folks.
Well, they've got a chance of winning in 5 overs here. This is absolutely brute force from Evan Lewis. It's his 5th 6 on a length. Oh, you can't bowl there. You cannot bowl medium pace in the back of a net length area just to be crucified. Evan Lewis, oh my word, this Delhi Bulls lineup looks so good. Such an well-balanced all-round side, plenty of power, good skill with the bat. Oh, it's not been good for the Arabians.
Yeah, but Power is striking at 233, but look at Lewis. He's striking at 307. 43 from 14. And again. There's an early flight back to the hotel. Let's get the movie on. We've had 4 6s, and it's 82 for 1. We still haven't had 5 overs.
Wrap it up, Louis. Wrap this game up, big man. You're on 49 from 15. Just the 6 6s tonight. Didn't even get that. Didn't even get it out of the screws. Sounded awful off the back.
Yeah, and he's changed his blade too. Didn't like the other one. It's still effective. The over, 6-6-2, 6-6. Oh, it had to be a wide. Well done, it is a wide. We're celebrating up here large.
Ole, ole, ole. Here we go. This has been absolutely unbelievable. Talk about action. Talk about fanfare. Entertainment. Oh, Evan Lewis.
And goodbye and good night. Courtesy of Evan Lewis, the Jamaican pocket rocket. 55 take a bow from 16. 7 maximums. Don't bother about boundaries. Oh, okay, 2 of them. But my word, this is an exhibition of striking here at Zai.
Well, that's a look at the opposition. The opposition are nearly happier than the winning side. They can't wait to give them the old fist pump. 55 of 16 balls. Oh, now he's giving us a smile. Good man, Evan Lewis. That was absolutely incredible hitting. Some of the best you'll ever see, I reckon, in T10 cricket. That's what it's all about. Abu Dhabi T10, entertainment overload. Delhi Bulls, bravo. They bowled well, they fielded well, they've batted absolutely superbly well. Ravi Bopara wasn't bad either, 28 off 12, striking at 2-3-3, but he's gone as a bit of a watchful bystander. Laurie Evans can't get enough of Evan Lewis at the moment.
Oh, they're in a hurry to get back for that movie. You're so right, Niall O'Brien. Clean striking. I'm blessed to see this in the Caribbean. Oh. Yeah, super stuff. Finishes it. Glorious strike. Yeah, it's been an exhibition.